Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Darius in the top lane and showing you off his 73% win rate build. That is the Rush Trinity first item because Trinity is overloaded right now. It's a massive stat check item. You want to take it every game versus melees. Against range champs, you still want Stride Breaker to slow them down so they don't kite you out. So things like Kaisa Top or Akshan, Stride Break, melees, go for the Trinity, 73% win rate build. Trinity and just Sterix. Sterix got buffed a couple of patches back, giving it 30% tenacity when the shield pops for 8 seconds, making you kind of unstoppable in team fights, which is where Darius truly shines the most, to get your aura resets and apply your full stack passive off of a single hit. We should be able to tangle with Irelia level 1. We'll start with W, try to push her off wave. We'll see where she's at. Let's see what there's to see. Oh yeah, she's got to walk all the way around now. That's pretty funny. I actually don't mind getting down in early ward. It might seem crazy early, but a lot of junglers are 3 camp cheese ganking, and she has ignite and I don't, so kind of want to put her wave into kill formation, just tighten it up so she gets off range volleys first. Auto into W. Now we just fight her to the death. Oh, she's being gross. Auto into W. Yeah, she's just sliding around to my minions. I don't like that, champ. Wow, that my melee creep stayed alive for 10 years there. So now we will get level 2 first for sure. Just need 2 more minions here, so 1 more. Auto into W. Auto into Q. She can flash for this if she wants. She's not going to get it. She burned Ignite, I burned Ghost. We should be able to survive the storm here a bit. Auto W into Q. Yeah, her dash should be on cooldown at this point. Her stun's on cooldown. Oof, she's stacking up the Fury. Auto W into Q. You're dead. Nice try from her. I think she just got a little bit too ambitious with it. We'll go ahead and time him out. We're chilling. Kind of just want to hit the wave real quick. Auto into W. Haha, sick, I missed cannon. I gotta hurry back to lane. I'll probably just buy boots, cloth armor, and we're chilling. You could rush Sheen first back. It's totally fine. I don't think that's the move this game, though, at all. Against the Irelia, I'd much rather have armor. Since she did take Ignite, it gave her a good fighting chance. She was slipping around to the minions. Since we were hitting her on her backline, or close to it, I was soaking the backline minion damage in particular. The melees don't do nearly as much, and they can't stick on you as well as the range creeps, of course. The wave's still coming to me, so I should be able to catch this big taco here. Fat and juicy. She's level 3, I'm level 3. Yeah, we're up 300 gold spent on her. Should be able to run her down and kill her. We just had the timeout Volibear Q in his Thunder. She only has 2 Fervor. She's about to jump to this. I'll buffer my attack. Auto W into Q. She's not going to follow that in because I have turret. So she's on full fervor right now. Now it's off, so we're down to fight. Auto W into Q. Get her with an auto into an E. She's not quite underneath turret, but she's close. Alright, down she goes. That's actually worth it for her, though, because she's got the wave crash. We'll go ahead and get plated. The wave isn't totally crashed though, so this could still be a positive angle for us because she didn't quite have it. Her all-in potential is wild. Irelia is one of those champions that can actually kind of go toe-to-toe with Darius. Not many top laners can. Even Warwick top struggles with an all-in Darius scrap. So we lose cannon, 3 or 4 melee creeps. I should get there for the range creeps though, which is good. And I have plated huge power spike. Oh yeah, the wave crashed. Auto into W. W refunds the mana and most of the cooldown if it kills. We have Biscuit as well that we can use in this next fight. Try to keep her off these minions. It's not good to keep a bunch of your minions low, because then she'll just hop, skip, and jump around and stack up her fervor. So if you feel like it's going to be a close fight and you have low minions, it's not. She's going to win it. We have plated. It's massive upper hand. We should hit 6 first since we're pushing the wave into her. We'll have more minions killed than her. I have way more range creep, so obviously my wave's going to push out to her. I have so many minions, I could probably fight him 1v2. Main thing is we have to dodge her stun. If that stun hits, it screws us hard. She can already dodge my Q with her Q, really. We'll heavy crash this on the next wave. Auto into W. Oh, the W didn't even kill. It's tragic. She's almost 6. She's so bold going for that minion there. A little bit greedy, you might say. She's gonna hit 6 soon. This is, my minions won't help me. I can't do anything. Once your minions touch the turret, they will not hit the enemy champion no matter what they're doing. She could be committing war crimes and they will not take their attention off the turret. It's really annoying. I need to change that. That was a recent change, a patch or 2 ago. Very bad for the game. Makes diving solo very challenging because your minions will not assist you whatsoever. But meanwhile, guess what? Since her minions aren't hitting my turret, they'll help her if I'm hitting her underneath her turret. But mine won't do diddly squat. So what is she at? She's at full fervor. She's got 3 stacks. That's a bunch of extra damage, attack speed, bonus damage with her basic attacks, a maximum stack. So yeah, she's juiced up there. Auto W into Q. She's full stacks. She traded away. She's still full stack. As long as she's pushing the wave, she'll remain full stack. This is too many minions for me to even try to freeze against. Auto and a W reset. Actually didn't turn out half bad. Did miss a couple of them though. I'll go ahead and stick around. If she's not pushing the wave into me, I should be fine. She may have Ignite though. Auto W into Q. She missed her stun. She's dead here. Auto into E. Auto WR. Easy peasy. We did get a turret shot, which helped out a lot. Even without the turret shot, I think I would have been able to kill her. In worst case, I would have died, but she would have also died. I still have my flash as well. Figured I didn't need to use it. So since she didn't have any fervor built up, we pop Ghost, we run her down. Is this a plate or is this not a plate? Oh, it's not a plate. I'll just leave then. That was confusing. It said 4 here, but it looked like there was still a sliver I needed to break to get a plate. We have a nice little advantage over her in CS and kills. Go ahead and pick up our Sheen now. Boom, boom. And I'll wait for the Heartbound Axe. I don't think it's really that good. It's more for the movement speed than anything else because 20 AD, 12%. Yeah, it's only 3% extra attack speed plus the 20 movement speed. We're already a lot faster than her. In this matchup, I think we should both go plated rush. We both have kind of auto attack based junglers. Mine more physical, Volley slightly more magical damage. I think we both should have gone plated rush in this matchup. Ignite's a pretty good advantage for her. If she ever has fervor stacked and we're equally fed pre-6, I think she should kind of win that. If she lands stun, she should win that. She's about to be stacked here. That's annoying. Auto into W, E. Get off me. You're dead. I think I could have actually killed her from there. I had flash. I had full passive stacks on her, which is a bunch of extra attack damage. It's 65 extra AD right now, which is more than most physical damage items even give. Like Black Cleaver's 50, Death Stance is 55. So we 65 extra AD plus all the damage she's taking from the bleed. Auto into W reset. W applies on hit effects such as Sheen and Bort. I'll push the wave and reset. Stand off to the side. Don't want to lose these range creeps. My melee creeps are bum rushing it. It's kind of annoying. Auto and W. Oh, they're all kind of over here. She was taking that with somebody. Yeah, Rengar. Rengar got killed on it. Wasn't really paying attention to what was going on. Just saw the Herald was low and Kai'Sa was there. Pick up Kindle and Gem. Control her to head back topside. She'll get a plate or two if she stays. But she won't have time to spend it. I'll get back. And then I'll get to fight her with the item advantage whether she gets a plate or not. She should be pretty far away from her Bork. Huge power spike for her. She can spam out her autos, high attack speed. I think her jump applies on hits as well. Alright, I just wanted to see if she was here. She's not. I think she did reset. It's crazy how my melee creeps keep bum rushing the backline. They're running past several minions just to steal my last hits. It's wild. Hey, friend. I don't know who's over here is the problem. Yeah, there's somebody over here. I had to blow both sums, but at least we know where Volibear is. I can't tell if Irelia stayed because she's not showing. There's a top wave crashing and she's legit just not going to it. Yeah, she just gave up like 3 or 4 minions. What a rat. You're waiting on it. Got it with the hook. Auto W into Q. Auto into R. She almost killed me. That damage output is nuts. I have to reset. I'm sitting on Trinity. I can go top and bonk her in the head. Looks like she finally picked up her plated. She should have probably gotten that a little bit sooner. She's hesitant to take that turret. Maybe it's because she doesn't know where Rengar is. Rengar could definitely solo her. He's got 5 kills. He's on 4 bone tooth stack. 16% bonus AD. That's why they have to nerf items AD scaling. Specifically because Rengar and Jhin, they both have massive AD multipliers in their kit that no other champions really have access to wear. It's hard to balance items when you have a few fringe champions that synergize in that way. Turns every item into base damage because that's the only fair way to do it. So you don't have fringe champs like Rengar, Jhin breaking items. That's why you end up with tank items, AD items, mage items all doing roughly the same amount of damage. When you check the damage at the end of the game, typically most champions are relatively in line with each other, 10 or 20% give or take. Damage output against champs. You see how my minis won't help me? Oh, she backed off. I caught her with the Q. She threw out the stun kind of defensively. She's full fervor here. I don't want to fight it. Even with an item advantage, when Irelia's full fervor, there's no need to tempt fate. I feel like I kind of need a roam here. The enemies are getting away with a lot. Let me see if the blue's up. I don't think this is worded. Auto W reset into Q. I think they know I'm here. Auto W into Q. She should know she can't fight me. They got Dragon though. Kind of worth for them. We have Ocean Drag. Pretty cool. It's my favorite early game drag. Definitely the worst late game drag. I'm just trying to scare her off the wave. Oh, that works. Auto W. Auto into Q. Could have hooked her sooner, but at the end of the day, if she has flash and I don't, I should have stood on the other side of her there. In between autos. I was a little slow to get onto the other side. Good Ashar. Darius does heal, obviously, from champions with if he hits Q-Tipper on them. He also heals from monsters if he hits Q-Tipper. Volibear's in trouble there. And this is a turret, not first turret gold because mid lost their turret. My mid laner. Hook, auto W. You're dead. I'm full stack. These guys are wrecked. Oh, there it is. I'm on ghost extensions too. That's perfect. That's GG's, man. We do so much damage. From passive stacks, we're getting 85 extra AD. It's nuts, even at level 11. Sterix is going to keep us alive and also give us tenacity. It lets you get away with plated in lane, even if they have lots of CC. They really don't. It's just I really stun, Volibear stun. That's about it. Nautilus hook and his R. Those are displacements. Tenacity does not interact with displacements or suppressions. I have to bugger on out. We're the peg sticking out. The peg sticking out is the furthest person up on the map. We're the furthest, so who are they going to come for? Me or Ash? It's going to be me. It's easy to feel like, oh, the enemies are camping me, but I mean, that can be true. At the same time, are you the furthest peg on the map? If you are, you should have expected it. I don't want to let these 5 minions go. She's probably not going to step up. I'm also sitting on a fudge load of gold. I can almost afford Sterix. I'll go ahead and stay. Auto into W. We'll get sideways with these. And we can destroy them. Auto into W. Sheen proc makes it easy. So Rengar is starting to fall off. He's dying too much. He no longer has a massive snowball lead. Rengar similar to Shaco or Evelyn, where if he starts dying a couple of times, he doesn't have a whole lot he can do at that point, because he can't one tap really anyone on their team other than kind of Callista. We have plated, double armor, Kaisa invisibility or her jump. She hits him with anything and then presses R. She gets a big shield. Nautilus is tanky. Callista is his easiest one. She's their least important player. Auto W into Q. Once my Ghost is up, we can look for a big play. With Ghost and Flash, it ensures a really good R resets and whatnot. Without Ghost and Flash, a lot of the time you can end up dying in team fights. He gets kited out. Yeah, I say we do Herald, really. We don't want to tank that. Our bleed does 300% bonus damage against monsters as well. Darius is very good for this type of thing. Got one person bot. This drag's the most important one. Flame drag is consistently the best or the second best dragon for any team comp, because every team's going to have at least one crit champ for the most part, typically your AD carry. Every team's going to have one Rabadon mage for the most part, typically your mid laner. And Infernal gives massive value for those situations. I would Ghost and get extensions, but I don't think I was going to get there in time. I would have had to Flash as well, so not really worth. We have his Dragon. Side rally starting to flail around. Auto into W. He shouldn't have turned. I need to get one more hit on Nautilus for my passive full stack. Couldn't quite kill the Kaisa, but man, did I get close. They got my shutdown. Oh, I did get her. All right. As long as my team gets drag, I'll say worth, but obviously prefer not to die like that. She doesn't have any armor, so our bleed chunks. We full stacked passive off the Nautilus. Tanks usually make that mistake of contacting Darius for too long. Darius gives them full aids. And then we can spread it to anybody with one hit, one tap. So we hit Kaisa with a single hit, and then bam, pop R. So an auto, a W, a Q. We'll full stack our passive against her instantly, allowing us to maximize true damage on our R. Tanks make that mistake all the time. But look, I'm tanking, I'm doing it. Not realizing all they're doing is getting the whole team killed. Passive gives us 105 attack damage. We have easily the most AD in the game when that's on. Only person who gets more AD than Darius is Superfed Rengar or Jhin. Superfed Jhin. What is this Ashe doing? Third item, you have a lot of options. You can go for Deadman's. On this build, you can go Force of Nature or Hull Breaker. The core of it is Trinity plus Sterix. That is the girth of it. Flash hook, auto W into Q, into R. I had to throw out R. I was never going to catch her. Auto W into R. One more. Auto. Oh, man. He couldn't get away. He's too slow. I have Wing Moon Plate plus Trinity speed up. They don't have an answer to us. Best answer to Darius is displacements and suppressions. Things like Malzahar are Zac knockups, Alistar headbutt. So very hard for Darius to deal with outside of like pulling Alistar out of the headbutt. Auto W. Auto into Q. Hook. Auto W. I know Callista's about to be here, so I got to be a little bit careful. I was keeping track of the spawn timers. Yeah, we got to bug her off. My Sterix is up. I do not have R, making this hard to fight. Can afford the whole break. Loads of stats here. Sick. Go ahead and go Dead Man's next. They have lots of physical damage. We will need to get Force to Nature at some point for the magic resist and more movement speed. This is where Cosmic and Lane Fade's nice because you're flashing Ghost Star up before your enemies will be when you're trading with them, because most top laners won't take Cosmic. They'll usually go free boots plus biscuits. In the late game, it's also still really useful because our Ghost and Flash are up more often, letting us make huge plays more frequently. Auto W into Q. Get him with the R. Down he goes. Is there somebody over here? My Blood Rage is ended, so I need to restack 5 passive on somebody. It only lasts for 5 seconds. Auto W. Couldn't quite get her with the E. Guess we want to do Baron instead, huh? I can no longer use my R. They timed it out. What? Seriously? Unbelievable. Could just play Draxel Wincon. Callista doesn't scale. Our Valley's scaling is questionable. Volibear's scaling isn't that great either. Auto into W, into Q. Hey, friends. Oh, my teammates want to reset. I think we wiped them there, though. My Hull Breaker is active since I don't have any nearby teammates. Get my W down with the Q on. They really shouldn't be doing this. I couldn't get down my R. Hopefully they can kill Kaisa. Nah. Maybe I trolled there a little bit since my R was on cooldown. I trolled a lot of it. Oh. That's my bad. It's hard to get away from him once he's on you, but I didn't need to stay there. I thought maybe I could get away since I had the Hull Breaker, extra armor, magic resist. I didn't have any nearby teammates. The AP Kaisa build is ultra meta at the moment. Loads of shred. Absolute loads. I'd kind of rather have Black Cleaver now, because I'm having to deal with their front line. The double frontline Nautilus Volibear. Having 30% armor penetration would be amazing. I think we do lose this drag. Yep. That is the case. Unfortunately. This Kaisa needs to die. Rengar should have ulted for that immediately. I'll try cutting her off this way. It's actually a pretty good Ashar. Wow, that connected. Auto W into Q. Auto WR. Bye, Volibear. Pretty solid, man. This Ash has hit some big ones. auto. Oof. I still have my hook. I have to use my R. No, it ran out. Oh wait, I'm level 16. It doesn't run out. What am I talking about? I'm trolling. Yeah, at 16 it actually doesn't run out, but it still had that timer on it as if it did, so I kind of got confused there. If you are level 1 and 2, you only have, it's like 15, 20 seconds. You have 20 seconds to use it, but at rank 3, it doesn't go on a cooldown. If you get the kill or assist on it. Ash, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was. She's had some good R's. I don't know what she was thinking there. I don't have my R or Ghost. I don't see how we're supposed to fight that. Need to stay as big as possible for the next drag fight. It is still Soul WinCon. It'll be pre 40-minute mark. This Aria, dude, she's 1 in 6. What in the world? She has 1 KP. Very unusual. I could go on the split here. Let's take this down. They don't need this. Ari should definitely not be split pushing. I don't think she can solo any of them at the moment. She should be grouping with the team. I have Hull Breaker as well, so splitting has its advantages. I make my cannon turbo tanky. It's like 10 times tankier. Or I should say 5 times tankier, and plus I get the extra armor matters from my Hull Breaker as well. Then we run away. We already got the resources. Sitting on Black Cleaver now. This is extra movement speed and penetration is what we're getting it for. To kill their front line who's mauling me to death. Plus with the Black Cleaver, since it reduces their armor, it also helps Rengar and Misfortune do more damage. With, for example, Lord Dominic's Regard, it's only 30% armor penetration for Ashe or for MF, whoever built it. Black Cleaver, it's communal. Team's not really grouped at all for us. Kai'Sa's the biggest threat. She's full build. She might end up selling her boots, who knows. Could get Baron. This game is getting dragged out really far because of that one throw I had kind of towards their jungle. Hey, Aurelia. I have to move away from this. Whoa! You see the Kai'Sa damage though? Like, what? Holy crap. I don't understand. That Kai'Sa damage makes no sense. It's simply absurd. I think she knows I'm over here. That's wild, man. She almost one-tapped me, legit. She had over half my health with a few hits. She's doing more damage than a late game AD carry like Jhin. She doesn't even have Rabadon, is the crazy thing. No Rabba. No Rabba, no Infinity Edge. I can't really fight for this either. I kind of have to give it. That hit, alright. Yeah, they just want that. They don't even care about me. Rengar's not scaling. Ari's not really scaling. I could just try to sit on the split. I don't think my team's able to really get much when I do that, though. Yeah, I guess let's take Baron. We have nothing else really going on for us. They have Dragon advantage. It's really just Kai'Sa. She's the only one on their team who has kill pressure. Baron's only so useful. Oh, Nautilus, what are you doing, my dude? That's when we needed the Ashar. Get into the hook, auto W into Q. Couldn't quite get down my R, and Kaisa just did half my health. It's a magical thing when that happens. With our buffed up minions, they'll be able to tank some Kaisa missiles. Give it the hook, auto W into R. There it is. Auto QR. Can't really get to the Callista. She dies anyways. That could be GG's. Should be able to speed up the minions with Baron buff, I think. Or maybe we have to be fast. 423. Yeah, I think it's based on our movement speed. I think you can get the minions up to 500. But you have to be moving really fast. Auto and a W. She's probably just going to Zani as if Rengar jumps it. Yeah, take the turret. Get with an E, auto W to Q. You're dead. WR. And that's GG's, man. That Kaisa build is so cracked, though. The amount of damage is nuts. Let's look at damage taken and runes. Looking at damage ultimate champions, we clearly had the second most in the game. No one was really that close. We were roughly 30% higher than anyone else except for Kaisa. That is how strong her build was. Even with how fed we were, she was well ahead. And then for runes, amazing value. I guess we'll look at damage taken real quick. Damage taken, everyone's about the same state of league right now. Me and Rengar had a bit of a lead. Volley wasn't far behind. Neither was Irelia. Self-mitigated. Most on our team, not the most in the game. And then for runes, once again, high value. Darius with Trinity Force against melees. You can see why the build 73% win rate. But against the range, you still really do want Stridebreaker most of the time because you get perma-kited against things like Vayne Top or Auction Top without Stridebreaker to slow them. It also throws off their kind of kiting tempo and they'll stutter step themselves without autoing. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this Darius video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.